This is Moses Fitness for real men, and we're going to do a stretching routine. Going to focus a lot on your hamstrings and your hip flexors. Dive forward. You're going to feel this a little bit on your hands right now, and then bend your knees as you touch the floor. Step back with your left leg, and really try to keep that leg straight. Trying to have your heel touch the ground. Focus on that. You'll feel that right there in your hamstrings. And you'll also feel, you can't see, but I'm actually going to point soon to my hip flexor on the other side right there. And as you come up, you'll allow you to shift your hips forward a bit more, and you'll feel it more in your hip flexors. Bring your hands on the inside of your feet. Now you're going to feel it more on your hamstrings. And once you do that, you'll be able to see in a moment that I'm going to try to touch my knee to the floor and my hand up overhead. Try to squeeze your glutes and your abs, and hand straight up. And this way, it'll also kind of get a stretch in your lats, your hip flexor, your abs as well. Try to have your elbows touch the mat. Now more of an emphasis on your hamstrings. Now this part's a little bit tricky. You're going to try to grab your foot, bring it in. You'll be able to see it in a moment a bit better. And then let your knee touch the floor. I'm going to do it again from a different angle so you can see better. This will be a stretch on the outside of your leg, your glutes, outside of your hamstrings, and this a little bit of your quad, maybe. I don't know, depends how stiff you are. And then once you do that, you go to the harder variation, which will be reaching forward until your chest touches the mat. That's the idea, at least. And once you come up, you're going to bring your leg in towards your groin, and this will alleviate the stretch on the glutes, and you're going to pull your back leg, making it a quad stretch. So that is the routine. I'm going to do it again on the other side. There is a couple stretches here at the end. You can fast forward that. So for those of you who like these videos, please subscribe. If you'd like to see some more videos, please let me know what you'd like to see in the future. This is actually a video was done in response to a request. I forgot by who. And yeah, so please let me know what you'd like to see more of. If you enjoyed this one, please let me know. So all this is you're just being able to see on the other side now. If you skip ahead about a minute, you'll be able to see the last 2-3 final stretches. But if you wanted further clarity on these stretches, just keep looking. Another thing here is you really want to try to make sure that your heels, that leg is at a right angle to the opposite leg. The tendency is that heel is going to come in towards your groin, and you really want to push that away, or else you'll lose the stretch. All the same. It's a bit easier to see what's happening from this angle. And if you were to want it here, you could lean forward even more to get more of a quad stretch. So if you're tuning in now, because you just skipped ahead, here's going to be what's called an upward dog. Here, as you may not be able to see, my knees are actually not touching the ground. You really want to shoot your hips forward and then just put enough pressure on the bottom of your feet, at the top part of your foot, to lift up those knees. This is a child pose in which you're going to reach your hands forward, really inch them forward as far as you can. You're going to feel that in your lats. You're going to reach over all the way to your left and then all the way to your right, giving you an emphasis on both your right and left side. And then from there, you're going to go back into the plank position. Try to have your heels touch the ground, making it a calf stretch. And you want to make sure that your ears stay between your arms. Your fingers spread, and that will conclude the stretch. You walk forward and slowly roll up, and that's it, and come out of it. Hope you enjoyed it. Done.